Hey everybody, so for today I am making a vegetable pot pie, and the first thing I have here are some mixed vegetables, and I'm gonna bring this over, put them into my baking dish. Now I sauteed this using olive oil, salt, pepper, and a little bit of emerald essence seasoning. And next thing I'm going to add is some, oops, just going to layer that. Next thing I'm going to add is some cream of mushroom soup. Just like this. And I think I'm going to take a spatula and kind of spread it out, kind of like this. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is add some vegetable broth in here. Just to keep it moist. And then I'm going to add some sharp cheddar cheese, so put that in there. You can use whatever type of cheese you want. I like sharp cheddar cheese, so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to sprinkle that right in here. Use as much or as little as you want. So I think that's about enough cheese. You can decide how much cheese you want, like I said. So I'm actually gonna add some Parmesan cheese in here too, just to give it a little extra flavor. So I'm actually using grated Parmesan instead of the shredded, but whatever. I'm not going to put in a whole lot of this, just a little bit, just to give some extra flavor to it. And if you really want it cheesy, I have some other cheese I'm going to put in here. I'm just going to cut that up real quick, throw it in, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I cut up some Bella Vitano espresso cheese, just to make this a little fancy. Yes, espresso's in the cheese, people. And I'm also going to put in about 2 tablespoons of butter, which I cubed. So let me stick that in there. So there goes the butter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this using using biscuits. So like this. And I think I'm gonna put in some more biscuits. So that's about good. And see, I'm not really doing anything too fancy here, just plain old biscuits. Alright, so the next step is I'm going to put this in the oven. I preheated my oven to 375 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for about 20 minutes and see if it's done. So, into the oven this goes. Now, one thing I do want to mention is I didn't use a non-stick spray, only just because I'm just testing out to see how good this uh, bacon dish really is. This is a Le Creuest bacon dish, really fancy one. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes and here's the final result. Doesn't look yummy. Well, I'm going to test this out and let's just see if it needs any additional cooking. Let's see. Yeah, it does need some additional cooking, so I'm gonna have to cook it a little bit more. Tops are done nicely, but the bottom isn't quite cooked, so I'll probably put it in for another 5 to 10 minutes. So, back in the oven for about another 5-10 minutes, and we'll go from there. Alright, so it's been about half an hour now, and as you could, and bottoms are definitely cooked a lot better now. So, I mean, if you want to cook it a little longer, maybe, but I think this is good enough. So, I'm gonna dig into this, give it a shot. Hope you guys like this recipe, and leave me comments in the link below. And until next time, peace.